Start it off. Just tell people your name because I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'd start with that.
My name is Teyla.
Teyla.
Yes.
Okay, so Teyla, a small intro of just what you do, kinda.
I don't really know. I just live my life. I travel. I like sports a lot. I like getting to know people and what they do and gaining wisdom from different cultures, religions, countries, things like that.
Okay, let's start it off then. Because now I think I saw one or two clips that just popped on my For You page on TikTok. And even just reaching out to you. First of all, there are some people who choose to ignore me when I reach out to them. So thank you at least for responding.
Of course. I thought it'd be interesting. So
It took a while though.
yeah, I don't really reply to people much, but
But even just from your videos, I could tell you're an open-minded person because I could see you interacting with locals and everything. And then I was like, I don't really think she would say no to a podcast. But have you done any other podcasts before?
No, I haven't. I've thought about doing other podcasts before, but I haven't done any before.
Your own personal one?
Yeah, I wanted to do my own podcast, or when I was traveling, I wanted to start asking older people questions about their life and what they want to do.
I hope you're not talking about me. Let's not just start attacking people.
I'm not attacking, don't worry.
Okay, so now just how did you just get into traveling? Because I do my own personal research, and I think I tried scrolling to the bottom of just your TikTok, and then I went to Instagram.
Yeah.
But all I could find on Instagram, I think I could see a lot of soccer pictures.
Yeah.
So at first I said okay, maybe she's, I get to interview a professional soccer player, and but I think now I started seeing more travel, and I guess that's something that you also do on the side. But what's the link between the two?
What, between soccer and traveling?
Yeah.
There's not really a
Or
link.
should we start with soccer?
We can start with soccer.
Okay.
If you want.
Yeah,
I'll tell you how I got into it.
Yeah.
So from a young age, I started playing football on my estate with the boys that I grew up with. And we just used to play on this little patch of grass, obviously get injuries, stuff like that. So I just grew up playing football like that. And then I didn't realise there was girls' football clubs until I was I think 13 or 14. And then at 14, I was like, let me see if I can find a girl football club that's local. Because playing with boys, I played with boys at school. I played with boys growing up, and they just don't want to pass the ball. It's always like that. They don't want to give you the ball, or they'll tackle you really hard. So
was it because they don't think you're good enough, or they just don't want to? Or maybe they'll pass the ball to you, and then
yeah, maybe
just make them lose the match. Now
yeah, I think that's what they think.
There's some high stakes there, so
yeah, I think their ego's not letting them play with their girl. They're no.
I understand. So yeah, you get into the girls' soccer club.
Yeah, I got into girls' football at about 14. Played with a club for a couple of years there, and then moved to another club, which I've recently just moved from. So I was at that club for about, I think, 7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years?
Yeah, I stayed at that club for quite a while. And basically grew there. Went from being in the girls' team to a ladies' team, and worked my way up there. Obviously trialled at other clubs. I trialled at QPR for a while.
Okay, hold on. Even before we proceed, because this would have been the first question I would have asked. From which country are you from?
England.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's where also I think just with clubs they take it really seriously. I'm guessing, right?
I think England and America both.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Actually, true.
Yeah,
true.
a lot of people I know have gone to America for football.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Okay, maybe because the clubs there just want to scout them, and
yeah, you get scouted for free there.
When you work, when you're playing soccer in these clubs for let's say over the number of years that you've talked about, do they introduce payment? Because now you just you're there probably for practice for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
How does that work?
It depends what level you're at. If you're at a high enough level, then they start to bring in payments, or if you get to a high enough level, you don't pay. So basically, when you're at a low grassroots level, you pay subs.
You pay?
Yeah, you pay subs to play. That's how the clubs are set up. That's how referees are paid. that's how linesmen are paid. That's how management have enough money to bring in that, like, materials and stuff for what you wear and stuff like that.
And I think you know what also makes sense with that? You don't waste their time.
Yeah.
You don't waste their time. Because, you know, there are those people who like join a team today, you want to come for practice, tomorrow you don't feel like.
Some people still do that though.
Even
if
after
they're paying, yeah. I know, crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you just work at, like, whatever level you're at, you basically pay subs until you get to a high enough level where you don't pay subs. And then when you get a level above that, that's when you can get paid per game and stuff like that.
Okay. And how many games would you be expecting now if you like on a slightly higher level?
How many games?
Yeah, like maybe, you know, maybe you'd expect, I'm guessing now you're meeting clubs from a different part of, what do you call it? Different part of England?
Yeah.
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 You can meet them,
Yeah.
play the match, and then after that match you get paid.
Yeah.
Or you get paid monthly. Because I'm guessing, like, how do you maintain like your upkeep now?
I think I don't get paid. I just don't pay subs. But I think people get paid per game. For example, some people won't play certain games, so then they probably don't get paid for that.
Yeah.
But I think it's per game that you get paid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's almost like so many other different sports work like that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then, like, just how do you balance between the soccer, normal classes? Because you've said you started at what age? 13? Yeah. So how do you balance that with like also just
Living life.
Yeah, especially at that young age,
Yeah.
before you know.
So when I started, I was only training once a week, and then we had games on a Sunday as well. So it was quite easy. I had trainings on Tuesday evenings. So you have the rest of the week to be studying and doing things like that. And then we have matches on Sundays. So you get Saturday to yourself.
Okay.
And then the Sunday, the game, when you're younger, the game starts early in the morning. So then by the afternoon, you have the rest of the day free to yourself.
And then also like just